believe. Sweet as we're live. How you going, guys? Any of the subscribers out there or anyone watching this podcast? It's been a while since Pat and Luke have actually been on the show. Well, it's been a while since I've been on my own show. I've been busy. Hello?
Yeah, you're just cutting up just a bit.
Yeah, but we are
Sorry.
live on YouTube, by the way.
We'll gotta fill the air.
Oh yeah.
um, are you sure we're live?
Yeah, we're live,
Yeah, it says we're live.
and I can see it on YouTube.
Okay,
Yeah, it says we're
I'm
live,
just
man.
I'm just gonna hang here. So yeah. No, I didn't have anything in mind really to chat about. I don't know. What about you guys?
Well, what's cool? It's been a while, so have you guys seen any new horror movies? What do you think of the new ones that have come out? Did you get a chance to see Krampus a little, or?
No, I didn't get around to it at all. Um,
Yeah, in Australia
uh,
we didn't get to see it. They didn't actually have it in Australia, so I'm gonna have to get it on DVD when it comes
Oh,
out.
that sucks.
yeah, I made a point. Can you send me the link to the? I don't know why it's not popping up on your channel.
Yeah, hold on. I'll send it over Facebook.
Is the chat working?
Uh, no,
Nah, it's too bad.
whatever.
Well, I guess if anybody has a question,
Well,
send I don't know, a message on the thing. I guess you'll have to
Send it.
open
Send a carrier pigeon. I don't know.
it. All right, I see us there. Cool.
All right.
Yeah, no, I don't have much to talk about. I got a new couch.
Oh yeah, I saw your
well,
little IKEA rant on Facebook.
Oh yeah, I'm putting this thing together, man. I tell you, I could have lost my mind. Put this thing there, A to D to C1 to that wrench doesn't fit this, and what? Fuck, you know. Sweden's just fucking with us, man. They could totally make that. Ah, man. Like
so
they don't. Nothing's like even proportionate. They don't bother to put any detail. They just like put like a random hole with like a vague looking screw that you can't determine the size. And if they, never mind. Uh, I like what they sell. It's cheap and it's nice, but I'll stop there. Anyways, whatever.
fair enough. So guys, we've have you guys seen the new Ash vs. the Evil Dead show? I saw Luke seen it. What about you, Pat? Did you get a chance?
No, I don't really catch a lot of um like I just got that thing of Netflix with my brother, so I think I'm gonna go and check out a lot of stuff. I've actually been more interested in checking out Gotham. I don't know if it's actually out yet, or I just saw like a thing on YouTube about that show, and I kind of want to check that out.
Season
Um,
one's out for Gotham. I'm pretty sure. I don't know about season two, but season one is out.
yeah, I want to check that out first. But no, I haven't caught a lot because I don't know. I'm just kind of a movie guy. Not that series are turn me off, but I don't know, series that are based after movies kind of do. I don't know. I can't explain it, but um, Gotham's kind of different because it's like kind of a comic-based thing anyway, so it's all a series like that. But like I like things like X-Files when Supernatural first came out. I like that. I haven't seen that in years though.
Which you haven't seen Supernatural for years.
No, I haven't. They lost me kind of when um, I guess they went on like the devil versus the angels type of thing, but which was cool. It was like a build up, and I think that was like season 4 or 5 or something like that, and it built it up to what Sam's the younger one, the taller one, right?
Yeah, Sam's the young
Yeah,
one. Yeah.
Yeah, and it built him up what he was, and that was kind of a cool build up. But they just ran with it too long, and they lost me. Anytime like series like that, it's like in X Files when they started running with the Are They Out There, the alien thing, and it spanned like 2 seasons. It's just like, okay, like I don't know. I like the every episode was a new thing, and that's how Supernatural started. Like every episode was like they had a common goal to try to find their father. I think they should have just kind of kept with that, and it's got to wrap up sometime. So wrap it up, I don't know, in season whatever. But just kept rolling with that idea. It worked fine. I don't think it would have gotten old every. But then they get on one topic, and that topic does get old. I don't know why those shows do that.
I agree with you on that, man. Like, don't get me wrong. I disagree with you when you say that it got stale with the what's called the angel storyline, like the angel and Satan thing. That
Hmm.
was cool. I thought they should have ended it season five because the way they ended season five was amazing. But after that, it just got boring and just got really repetitive and shit like that. But up to that, like I liked the fact that it was just episodic. How they had a different monster each season, which was really awesome. I found it interesting. It was like watching a short film sort of thing. But at the same time, I did get annoyed with them doing episodically like that because it felt like they didn't really connect with each other as well. But
Yeah,
that's just my take on it.
I think what I liked about the build up to did all that happen in season 4 where it was like kind of the final showdown. I don't anybody
Season
listening to this,
five,
by the way, this is a spoiler if you haven't caught it. Was that season
yeah.
5 then?
Nah,
Um,
season five was where Satan actually
oh, you cut out for a moment. Can you say it again?
took on. Season five was when they had the whole Satan versus Dean showdown.
Oh, okay. I didn't get that far. I think I stopped watching just before that because unless that was, did that take place at the graveyard?
Yeah, that was the ending.
Oh, okay, yeah, then I did see that. Okay. The
I
build
just
up
took
to
out my
that.
headphone because I haven't finished that yet. So.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I just actually announced
Oh no, that's
spoiler.
fine. That's fine. I just took out my headphone for a second.
Yeah, so when it built up to that, um, uh, it just kind of climaxed. I actually almost assumed the series was over at that. And I haven't watched since, so I can't say if it's carried on. Maybe I just stopped watching it for no reason. I don't know, but I loved the series. It's just that, um, like, remember that girl that like he was gonna pick up, and then she ended up at the bus station, and she was following him, and the demons would kind of transfer, and it all kind of
Yeah.
connected with the mother and all that.
Mm.
And it was chasing. Or wait, am I getting my ghosts mixed up? Yeah, it did connect with the mother.
Yeah, that's the right one.
Yeah, and so the girl's following him, anyways, and all that stuff, and they're kind of testing him and trying to push him and stuff like that. All those build-ups were great. I think they kind of peaked around season 3. But to be fair, I haven't seen season. I guess did they go to 10?
I think they're up to 11 now.
They're up to 11 now,
Yeah.
and it's tremendously successful series. Um, I got introduced to it because again, I'm not. I've never really been a huge TV person since I was a kid. But a girl I was seeing at the time, she's like, "Oh, I watched Supernatural and this and that." And I actually made fun of her at first, pawning it off like, "Oh yeah, what?" And I started watching, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, two good-looking guys, whatever." And then I started watching. Well, first of all, she's like, "Just watch one episode, you idiot," and I was like, "All right, fine." And so they started off with like Kansas, right? And I'm
Yeah.
like, Wayward Son. I'm like, all right. And they're like hopping into this awesome car with this, pistol and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's like the Wild West. And they went and took on some fucking scarecrow or something like that. And I was like, this is amazing, right? And I got hooked. I have season 1 and 2, but um, yeah, a tremendous series. I love the anthology approach, but I think maybe it just culminated to that climax, and maybe I was just done with it because I just don't see where they go from there. And almost like it seems like they have to invent a new, like how do you top that? How do you go over that? What does it lead to? I don't know.
Hmm.
You know, that's what happened with X-Files. They reached the end goal, so now you got to make a new one up if you want to keep going. You know.
Yeah, the way they ended it with season 5, I felt it was a really good ending. Like the way they did it, I was just like, really, that's just a cop out. They did it in a stupid way. I don't want to spoil it for Luke, obviously, but bring someone back after they die. I was just like, that's just a waste of time. It's like, why just do that? It's just a disappointing sort of way to bring back the show and renew it.
Oh, okay. You cut it a bit there. You're talking about the X-Files coming back out?
No, no, no. Supernatural, man. In season 6, you know how Sam gets locked in hell with Lucifer in the end of season 5 in the graveyard.
Right.
Yeah, well, basically, God basically just suddenly brings back Sam. Just suddenly, just no, out of nowhere, season 6, Sam is back. Out of nowhere, God's just brought him back. And it's just like, really? That's what you're going to do? They just suddenly, there was no effort to get him back. It just felt so disconnected. And yeah,
Yeah, and the weird thing is, like, it depends, and I'm not getting all like nitpicky about religion and stuff like that, but it throws off. It depends. Well, it depends on how closely you want to look at the series. But if they're going to do that, then they're taking maybe some sort of Judeo-Christian thing, and if they do that, then they might eliminate other possibilities, like other, you know, traditions and folklore passed down from other cultures and stuff like that. Like you might negate those other possibilities by bringing in one particular faith, and uh, it like but Christian Judeo uh, teachings and stuff like that. They have a lot of cool characters. They have a lot of awesome storylines to play off of. So like the heaven hell thing, it's awesome. Yeah, demons and this and that totally works. We're familiar with it. I love that part of it. I just wonder. I'm like, okay, well, what if there's other cool shit? Like, can you get around the fact that you kind of made it in accepting in that faith? But I mean, I guess most of the stuff. I don't know, because scarecrows are kind of.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't exactly know where I'm going with it, but I don't know. It seems like if you put a label on where that's going, you might limit other cool stories that you could tell. Um, but I don't know. The Judeo-Christian faith has no shortage. Actually, Supernatural's ballsy. I think they would go for pretty much anything if they felt like it. They'd work it in. They got pretty damn good writers.
Yeah, that's something that was cool. I watched all the behind the scenes stuff on Supernatural, and they actually talk about how some of their jobs is basically they have one guy whose job is literally just to look up different folklore and find scary monsters to like have in the show.
Oh, that'd be a fun job.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
sweet.
What season did you get up to, Luke?
I think I only finished the first season because then winter break ended, so I stopped watching it for a little bit.
Uh,
But I do plan on finishing it eventually.
what uh, what episode sticks out for you so far?
I'm just trying to think. I really like the first episode. I usually hate pilot episodes, but that one was really good.
Okay, the pilot episode. Okay, they cover the mom part of it.
The woman
Dean
in
gets
white.
back in touch with Sam. I think he hauls him back from school. I'm trying to remember the pilot episode. Doesn't he haul him back from school, or do they tell that later?
He leaves school for the weekend and then comes back and Dean drops out. Sam drops out.
Yeah, and Dean's like, Dad's missing or something like that.
Yeah.
And Dean's
Yeah.
at that dude's. I forget that guy's name, but like he's like Dean's dad's buddy, and they used to kind of do what Dean and Sam do, I guess, together. I guess that's the history they have. I forget. I forget. I'm gonna watch that tonight. That's now. Yeah, now I'm. I don't know where the hell I put that DVD though.
Well, you said you have Netflix. It's not all of them are on Netflix.
Oh, I know, but if you have the DVD, you have to play the DVD.
True. That is true.
It's like if you have the record, you can't play it on YouTube. You play the record. It's just I don't know. It's just it's sinful.
Yeah, Pat, I'd say go try to watch Ash vs. Evil Dead because it was really good.
What's it like in comparison to like? Is it like Army of Darkness more? Or is it more like number two
They
Evil Dead or?
they don't have the rights to Army of Darkness, what I heard.
Oh, I heard that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because one, he doesn't work at S-Mart anymore. He works at this place called Value Stop, and he doesn't have the Robo Hand anymore, which a little sad. But yeah, I did do a review on it, and I talked about those. Shameless plug.
What he didn't? Oh, hey, go check out Luke's. Whoa, what was that? Oh, it was Facebook that spooked me. I'm wearing earphones. Anyways, what they took away his hand? Why? So what does he do for a hand? Is it the chainsaw?
He has like a wooden hand, but like usually it's just kind of the stump, and then he like jumps into the chains. It's pretty sweet. Um,
That sucks that they don't have what the heck? How do
yeah,
you have the rights over a mechanical hand? Like that's
I
not like real
I don't know.
intellectual property. It's
Like
not a
like I said in
character.
the
It's
like I said in my review, I said it's a little bit distracting, but not that much. Like it still works without it, but like it would be cool to still have it.
so what if they put skin on it? Like I mean, shouldn't Star Wars say that they copied them because Luke has a fake hand? In
True.
fact, it's the
I,
same hand.
I think it's
So
because it was
like,
they modified Ash's character, so they modified it in a way that they made it their own sort of thing. I'm not too sure, but I think that might be why it's like that.
well, they modified them in. Oh, I see. They modified the hand because he got the chainsaw in two.
Yeah.
And then he got the hand. I guess when he got back from. No, he got the hand before he went for the neck and whatever.
He got
Neck
it
and
when he got it by like the medieval,
Yeah,
like they made it for him.
it's pretty amazing technology for.
I
But
know.
I guess it's like a parallel.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. But that was see films aren't well I don't know not that type of fun anyway like we're like that's an over the top ridiculous but awesome battle that's like something out of Lord of the Rings but like
That's a great way to describe Army of Darkness. Is over the top, weird, but fun.
yeah it's awesome fun and like even the camera work like that I guess that's my only complaint is like going through the forest like okay enough of the going like you do it a bit like the chase thing but like I mean that was done quite a bit number two um
Yeah.
uh it's been some time since I've seen the first Army or Evil Dead so it are they gonna follow up with Evil Dead 2 and then bring in like a second type of Ash character like I
I don't
mean
know
they Evil
because
Dead
I heard with this like with the
yeah,
remake they're
season
going. Oh, are you talking about the show or the movie?
no the movie because they came out with Evil Dead so I was thinking are they gonna
Uh,
do Evil Dead 2 and bring in like the second Ash or something or
no, I
well,
heard
you saw the Evil Dead, right? Like the remake.
yeah
There
well a
was
while ago.
there was really no Ash character
Right.
because well they did that because one they didn't want fans to be pissed, but they also did that because they said no one can top Bruce Campbell.
Well,
hello?
it's just weird though. Like, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like bringing back. Trying to think of like a comparison. I don't know. It'd be like bringing back He-Man without like Skeletor or something. I don't know.
I heard they're
Yeah,
gonna
who knows?
with the Evil Dead remake. Apparently, they're gonna bring Ashen into number two, and him and me are gonna meet up. You know that chick from the remake?
Yeah. Well, he did make a cameo in the after the credits in that movie,
Yeah, yeah, it's
Oh, did?
groovy.
Evil Dead.
Oh, did. I
Yeah,
don't
just
remember that.
it was literally there for fans. It's literally just a shadowy room, and you just see his face, and he goes groovy, and that's it. So
Yeah, I just I watched it a long time ago. I did one of the HMRG oldies. And anyways, and I watched that. I don't know how long ago that was, but uh, I remember people got on me because I was like, oh yeah, she's addicted to cocaine, and they're like, like a bunch of people like, it's heroin, it's heroin. I'm like, okay, I don't know, it's powder. Like I'm not up on my heroin. I don't know. I'm sorry. Drugs, okay. She's addicted to drugs. Good enough. I gotta be so careful about what I say.
Yeah,
You ever guys ever get complaints about being accurate and shit like that?
I had someone, like a friend, come up to me at school and get up me for, how I did Slaughterfest and I did Jason, the two Leatherface movies versing each other, the old versus new for it.
Um,
I did like an old Texas Chainsaw versus the original, versus the remake of Texas Chainsaw, and I compared the two movies to find out which was better. I got a clip of Leatherface chucking a fit and doing the whole screaming scene from, I think it was like Friday the 13th 3, and people got the shits at me for it, going, "Oh, that's not from the original one." And they, like, an actual guy from my school actually came up to me and got angry at me and was like, "Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you be accurate?" And I was just like,
um,
"Motherfucker, you don't even. That's the first video you've ever watched of mine, and you got up me for it. What the fuck?" But
See, I threw all that out the window with when new HMRG came out. I threw out all accuracy, all anything, all sanity. It's gone. It just is what it is, you know. So it's a great cop out. I can't be blamed for anything, but people still get on me. It's amazing, you know. Like,
I I try and be accurate with my videos, but I wanted it just to be a skit, and technically it's the same Leatherface. It's just different universes, but
mhm.
it was still, yeah, it was
But you cut out a little bit there.
funny that people actually got pissed. Hello, I just dropped out.
Yeah, uh, you keep like kind of popping in and out.
Yeah, I think it's this Wi-Fi. Sorry, guys.
No, I can hear you now, so it'll be on. Sorry, what were you saying? Did we
So I think
off
I'm out
air?
again. No, we're on.
Okay, yeah. I see what you meant. I'm watching the YouTube delay. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. Um,
Oh, cool. Can you Facebook me that YouTube thing so that way I can share it around on my Facebook and get people to come see
yeah,
it?
sure. Here.
Here,
Um,
here you go.
oh, oh,
Oh,
you did
sweet,
it.
thanks.
Yeah.
I just got it then, so I'll share that now.
Um, so yeah, but what were you saying before? Because you cut out there a bit.
What were we talking about? Sorry.
I think you were talking
I
about how people were getting up in your shit about getting your facts wrong.
Okay, cut it
oh
again.
yeah, we were talking about accuracy and stuff like that in videos. Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah, I try and be accurate, but sometimes I fuck up, so
I
just one of
like
those things.
yeah in my videos because like I do have talking points that are scripted that I know I'm leading into. Like, for instance, like I know I'm leading into doing a My Buddy commercial, you know, or I'll line up whatever different things. But a lot of it's improv, and I just speak off the top of my head. And even watching the Child's Play video, I spotted something. I'm like, oh, I meant to say Andy there, but I said Tommy. Um, and nobody's caught it yet, but they will. Or nobody's mentioned it at least. But yeah, no, I mess up all, especially with the improv stuff. But um, I also trail off and stuff too. So the more and more absurd I can make the videos, the less and less my accuracy matters. But it's also hard too, you know, like uh, for because like all three of us go movie to movie to movie, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes, and the people that tune into those that want to check something out on that movie probably know it through and through. Like every, you know, it's one of their movies that they've watched it 1,000 times, you know. And you say something about it, and yeah, they'll jump on you for it, like, because they're passionate. But that's why I just took the approach, like, fuck it, you can't hold me accountable for anything because my videos are insane anyway. So. Um, I don't know, that's how I get around. Do you get bugged for that, Luke? Like people
I don't
bugging you for
usually get comments on my reviews, so
that? Well, you will.
Besides like great review or something. So
Sorry about that, Luke.
it's fine.
No, I mean about sorry for me just always commenting great review.
Oh no, that's fine. It makes me happy.
Yeah. Do you get many comments on like in real life? Do you have many people that in real life know that you do YouTube or anything? Or
Well, my channel kind of started off on like if you look at my videos, I still kind of do these whenever, but like it was kind of just me making like short films and stuff, and then I kind of started doing reviews. So a lot of my friends know that I do the reviews, but they don't really watch them because they don't like movies as much as like us.
yeah, fair, cool. Um, yeah, I used to be the same. Like no one knew about my channel, but then like a few people, like one or two people found out about it because um had a morning with him
What
and
you,
we had a conversation and then I went to school but he was still live so while I was there I checked it out and then someone was like to me, oh, what are you doing watching that? And I told them about how I was live in it originally and they're like, oh, do you have a YouTube channel? And then like two or three people found out and then the whole school found out. But yeah.
yeah.
So,
I don't know. Not me personally. I had a couple friends that like watch it here and there, and uh, sometimes like my mom will watch, or like I don't know, my brother tunes in and has a laugh with his buddies here and there, I guess. But for the most part, no. I mean, uh, I just cleaned up the page for the first time ever and organized it. It's not like I don't know. I'm just busy a lot. My buddies work that they don't really care, to be honest. Um, I'd say the guy that cares the most is probably my buddy Brad. He gets a kick out of it. Um, but I have friends that have joined in. My friend Maggie, she likes watching. She filled in for the Samara thing in the Ring video. Um, and that was at her place. That video. She thinks it's funny. Um, but in general, no, my friends don't really care.
Yeah.
Especially, yeah. Uh, and it's not that impressive, anyways. My other buddy, he works for Air Canada. He flies planes like every day all over the world. Like that's way cooler. Like it's like I made a YouTube video. It's like yeah, I flew a jet to Hong Kong. It's like oh, never mind.
yeah. Sounds cool. When you guys finish a YouTube video, like making one, do you feel like a sense of like encouragement, like you've done something, like an achievement or something?
I don't know,
I feel
Luke.
like
You want to?
I mean, I'm glad I got it done. That's my first reaction is like when I click like save for the final time, a big weight is lifted off my shoulders for a couple days because I'm like, yes, I finished this. I'm excited. But like the Home Alone review, because that was like a really long review, and when I finished that, I felt like happy and like excited that I finished that one because that was probably the biggest review. So,
Saying we might have an echo.
who is?
pardon?
Hold on, I'm gonna hold on one second.
Hello?
Hey,
Yeah, you guys there? Hello?
yeah, I just went to listen to the thing. Like I muted my mic and I went to listen to it, and
Oh yeah,
yeah,
so did
no,
I. We
no,
did it at the same time.
yeah, no, there's no echo from my
Yeah,
computer
no,
at
everything
least.
seems good here. Oh, he said it's all good now. I guess it's just temporary. Yeah. Go on, Luke.
Oh no, I was just saying like that one in particular, I got really excited about, and when I finished Spooktacular, that was pretty sweet.
For me, I don't know. As long as people are just having fun with it, I mean, um, I just like the idea of what I'm doing. Like, it's not something I take too seriously. Um, it all depends on the video. Like when I did the ring, um, like I wish I could do it for a job, man, because like I could go all out, you know, like just I don't know, just. But anyways, it's don't get a. People shouldn't try to get jobs on YouTube. It's they're
Yeah.
they're generally dreaming. Anyways, but that'd be awesome if I could. I'd totally go all out. But you know, I gotta do them fast and this and that. But if I want to take my time and do something a little bit more in depth, like something like The Ring, I'll take shots a little bit more carefully. But it also depends on the video. But in general, I just like the process. For me, it's like I come home and I can sit down and occupy myself. It's just a hobby. I don't know. It's just something to do. Um, you know, and then people seem to enjoy it to a certain degree, so that's fun. I actually, what I get a kick out of is I haven't done a versus video in a while, but when you do a versus video and people like start arguing stuff over, you know, like not with me, but like with each other, like getting pissed, like, oh, Wolfman, man, what the hell are you talking about? You know, I laugh my ass off in the morning. I'm like, shit, like this is that. I don't know. That's why I do it. It's funny. Um, it's funny to read, and not like look how silly they are. Like I'm into it with them. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, that guy's totally wrong. He doesn't know he's talking about Wolfman would lose. It's just like it's fun. And it's kind of neat to
Yeah.
know that like you know you sit down and like I mean when I did started the Friday perspectives. I mean, they're not huge videos. I don't know what they collectively have put together or whatever, but it's not huge. But people enjoyed them, and I was surprised because I just pitched a tent in my room, which sounds funny, but and did like ridiculous coloring that's like obviously not nighttime, and I'm like cooking a hot dog, and I'm just having fun, and people had fun with it. So like. I don't know. I guess that's more. I look forward to like what people will say, but the process is more like when I'm done. It's kind of like, oh, well, what's next? You know. That's why like I want to leave Child's Play 3 up there for a while, but like I don't know. Like if I have time on my hands, I want to do something else. And I always want to do something big, but I don't know. I got to tone it down. I've tried that a couple times and I don't know, it just seems too long and people don't enjoy it as much, so it's not worth the effort. That was really long-winded.
So, Pat, do you know what your next video is planning to be?
Mine? My next video? Oh, Zach?
Yeah.
So, oh, sorry, were you asking me what my next video
Yeah,
is?
like what's your... Yeah, do you know what your next video is going to be?
Oh, no, but I was thinking if people enjoy, because there was like I was gonna continue I don't. I was gonna stray away from mainstream, but I was just like, you know, whatever. It's a mainstream channel. I'll get to some obscure stuff, I guess, here and there. But um, if people enjoy Child's Play, I'm gonna leave that up for a little while, and maybe I'll do Bride of Chucky. And I have a few ideas about that involve giving birth with dolls and stuff. um, and um, and getting well, that would be for seed afterwards, but or no, does that happen in? Yeah, that's Seed of Chucky. But I don't know. I got some ideas for that could be funny, especially because they're comedy horrors more than anything. Um, I don't know, but it's a difficult balance because if I go all out and it's not funny, then it's like uh, a large segment of my video that people are going to be like, "Oh, this sucks," and they got to make it through to maybe get to another part of the video. Like that's the only problem with doing stuff like that. The commercial thing worked with my buddy. People seem to be, you know, they liked it fine, but I don't know. It's tough to gauge how people will receive it.
Yeah.
Dino
I was
says he's
Uh,
watching
planning,
us
like,
right now, by the way.
is Dino watching?
yeah,
Yeah, he just messaged me on Facebook saying that he's watching.
Oh
sweet
yeah, he
as we have
said.
4 viewers.
Yeah, he's saying
I
it's
have
too bad there's no chat. Zach, are you there?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know two people who are watching. Yeah, they're guys who I used to go to school with. They're alright. They wanted me to give them a shout out, but yeah, so that's your shout out, Alex and Ethan. Sorry. But yeah, that. As for what we were saying before, though, you know how we were talking about. You said you were going to do comedy reviews. I thought of a cool April Fool's Day prank. Like, hear me out here. This is going to sound a bit weird. Have you heard of a movie called Evil Head?
No. No.
No.
Well, my mate was telling me about it. He said it was like a fucking one of those, those porn parody sort of movies. I thought as an April Fool's joke, I'd review that, but I'd take it like really seriously and not acknowledge the fact that it was porn, obviously. I'm obviously not going to do it now because I just told everyone the April Fool's joke, but that was my little April Fool's prank I was going to do.
It might not work anyways, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because like 2 years down the road, when it's like July the 5th, people are gonna have no idea what you're talking about unless they scroll down and see April 1st, and they still have to make that connection. So you'd have to say something in the video like April Fools or something,
Yeah.
because it would make no sense like a year later, except for on April Fool.
So I'm
April.
not. I was going to do it, but I decided not to. Like as well.
You should try
Like
to do an
I
April
don't watch
Fool's.
porn or anything, but I thought,
I've
yeah,
never
I'll
thought of
do
that doing
one,
anything.
but I just thought it'd be funny, like just to review it as if I was seriously like stern. And I thought it was a serious movie rather than what it is.
That's a good idea. I like the idea. Um, um, I don't think it necessarily needs to be April Fools. I think like that's kind of like a deadpan humor approach.
Yeah,
Some people, catch on to that, and for some people, it's just not their thing. Um,
yeah. I'm thinking that that approach would be funny if it
humor's
was
tough.
like an actual horror movie, like an actual horror comedy, like something like Zombievers, and I could be
Mm.
like, oh,
Oh
the
my.
effects are so horrible and shit like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, humor is a tough one.
yeah,
I think that's the hardest thing to really make videos on is trying to make it comedic in some sense. I don't know. Um, like how some people hit it out of the park every time with their videos is impressive because uh, I don't know. Yeah, I think you have to have a natural knack for it. Um, like I'm either hit or like way off. Like I miss. Like I don't know. I don't know how some guys like I watch AVGN and he's just been pretty solid. Like yeah, filthy mouth and all that, but clever in the way he constructs it. And I don't know. That must be really hard to do something like that, like just consistently funny. Um, I don't know. I need variety, so there's no pressure on me to be one way. I don't know. Like, do you find it like easy, Luke, to kind of like just roll with like a joke or?
It depends if like I'm enjoying the joke, if it's just like a joke that I thought was funny at the time, and then I get to filming and I'm like, this joke isn't funny, but I'm still gonna roll with it anyway. Some of them I'm like that, but other ones I'm like, yes, this is hilarious, greatest joke I've ever written. But
Yeah, I don't know. I can't. I usually like look at something in the movie and try to like make an easy joke out of it, like constructing my own joke. I don't know. I think my expressions are probably my best. Um, uh, I don't know. Probably the easiest way for me to maybe convey humor. I don't know. Like you liked something I said earlier uh, before we went live regarding hairs, um,
oh, yeah.
which is something maybe I'll take that. I don't know, stuff like that. I don't realize they're funny until people laugh at it, and so like I don't know. So am I going to do like comedy based horror stuff in the future? I'll try. I don't know. I don't know how good I am at it really. The commercial's funny, but I mean my buddy's funny in general, right? Like it's easy to kind of take a commercial like that and make an ass of yourself. Um, but to be consistently funny, I don't know. I have a lot of respect for comedians and stuff like that because that's not easy to do. to consistently be funny, you know.
Like some things, like when I try and make a joke in a video, I really, I usually overanalyze it and it ends up making the joke really not funny. So I try and stick away from humor in my views. Really, like if I got the clip or something, like when I did my Evil Dead review, I had a clip from Ash where he does
Is he gotten out on YouTube, Luke?
the whole hell was sort of a joke.
Yeah, he is a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, you just kind of
Then I
just
cut
here
it
and
out.
there.
Hello?
Exactly. Yeah, if you cut out, just roll again.
Sorry.
Just no, it's no, it's alright. It's just
Yeah,
it's
there's
a
this Wi-Fi here at the where I live. I've got shit Wi-Fi at my place.
yeah. Well, it's like Australia and North America too. I don't. That probably plays into it.
Yeah.
Technology's crazy. Like you do a hangout, Australia, Canada, States. Yeah, no problem. 100 years
Oh.
ago, this would be like magic.
Well, the only Australian YouTuber who's actually horror related is Spooky Astronauts, and her and I don't really talk, so I can't use her.
For what?
Well, to hang
Oh,
out.
to hang out. Sorry, I was like, for what?
Get your money out of the fucking gutter, Pat.
Yep,
I've got a
Pat,
missus.
no.
I don't have to worry about that shit.
I was just clarifying. It really, I
Yes.
didn't. Anyway.
You're
Yes,
better
Pat, you're
than this.
clarifying. And no.
That's I don't know.
I've got,
Sorry. I read
I've
that
got my
wrong.
girl. All good.
Oh shit! So I'm gonna get in hot water with them for saying that, and then in with your
No,
girlfriend.
you're not getting in hot water. I'll probably be the one who gets into the hot water. Thank you.
Yeah, you phrased it wrong. It's not my fault.
I didn't. You just took it wrong.
It sounds funny, anyway. But yeah, we'll get in touch with her on her Facebook page. She has a Facebook page and she responds to people on her videos pretty often and stuff like that.
I was thinking
And
of doing like a collab, like, because I'm doing a collab with Luke sometime, and I've got one with, oh well, I don't want to say who it is because I want it to be a surprise for anyone who's subscribed to me, but I've got that person used to know who they are. So yeah, I'm trying to
I
get.
know who it is. I
Yeah.
feel special.
and also Spooky there. She was traveling. Spooky Astronauts.
Yeah.
Emily or no Emma. Sorry.
Emma,
She was traveling quite a bit too, so she hasn't been able to get in touch as much with people. But I sent her a message saying, sometime in January or maybe February, whatever. I'm gonna try to line up like a big hangout and show maybe like a public domain movie, and we'll all just hang out type of thing. And she responded, so I don't know. Maybe we can work at a date where we can get, Death Twitch out, myself, you, Luke, I never get a hold of Horror Gal.
This time would be cool. I sleep during the day, but
What's that?
like something during this time would be perfect for me because it'd be night time for you guys, so you guys are off work and school.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on the day. That's why it's kind of hard to coordinate this stuff because everybody's
I'd say like a Friday or Saturday would be best.
Oh yeah, the days would have to matter as well.
Yeah, it all depends. But yeah, I don't know. We'll all eventually get in touch and stuff like that. I'm actually I actually deleted a whole pile of live streams and stuff like that and just stuck with a couple of hours where just I kept the ones where I was with you guys and got rid of a few, and I'm gonna do fewer live events and stuff like that. I'm just gonna let the videos roll. That's what the channel is. So that's why I was saying earlier, like even with the chat, like I don't want to run it on my channel right now. I wish YouTube had a way where even if it was your current upload, you could push it back in the recent uploads.
Yeah.
Unless there is a way to do that.
You can,
Because,
you
like-
can make like the main video that people see as you can change that.
Oh, I know you can change the trailer and stuff like that, but like what I don't like is the fact that it goes to recent uploads, which um, it'll whatever came up chronologically, that's what'll be up. And if people scroll through that, and then all they're seeing is, you know, like I know you can make up the playlists, but it shows the
Yeah.
playlist, or you can I don't know, or you can create a whole category. But I wish there was a way you could just push that back. Just because I don't when I do a live event, I don't think a lot of people really care. You know what I mean? There's some people that enjoy
Yeah.
listening to iPods, podcasts, but it's for people that are in it for the long haul. But generally, people tune into people's channels for the
This,
content of whatever they're doing.
this is no offense to you, Pat, but like when you've done a live stream, I've watched some of them, but there's been times when I've got home and I've seen they go for like 3 or 4 hours, and I've looked at them and just gone, yeah, I'm not dedicating that long to them when they're not live.
Yeah,
Like
there's just
if it's live, I'll watch it absolutely. I like watching live stuff, but when it's been out for like a day or so and it's 4 hours, I'm like, I don't think I want to invest 4 hours. Unless you
oh
say
no,
to me,
I don't blame you.
unless you
Yeah.
unless you message me personally and say, hey Zach, this is a good video if you want to watch. I'll usually watch it for a bit and see how it goes. But yeah, I
Yeah,
don't really.
and I don't blame you. Tell you
Don't
the
get me
truth,
wrong.
sorry.
Don't get me wrong. I watch every single one of your normal videos. I watch them all like religiously. I watch them all the time. But just your live streams, it's just
Yeah,
yeah.
no, I agree. I actually had somebody that was saying I got a message saying, what the hell, like I thought you're doing this now, all you're doing is live streams. So I kind of agree, and not only that, like it's not really why I started making a YouTube channel anyways. It wasn't to go on live and whatever. So I've kind of just been jumping on other people's channels just to kind of hang out and stuff like that. But like big
Yeah.
events or like once in a while live streams and stuff like that, I might do like one every 3 months or 4 months type of thing. Um, I think that'll be the way it'll go, and just concentrate on videos when I can get them out. Um, because yeah, no, I agree. Like you look at something, and it's like 3 hours and 30 minutes long. It's like, well, you know what it's good for? It's good for honestly if you want to like put your headphones on, lay back, and fall asleep to it. If you're interested in what they're talking about, and you
Yeah.
might
Yeah.
not be, so or like one part's interesting and then you realize that Pat's been talking for 15 minutes straight about nothing. And it's boring, maybe that'll put you
Yeah.
out, but
Well, I have an idea of what we can talk about right now. As you
sure.
might know, it is Rob Zombie's 51st birthday today. I don't know if you guys know that, but do you want to maybe talk about some of his horror movies if you're interested in that?
Sure. I
Like,
don't know. I know more about his music than his. Well,
oh,
I
okay.
mean,
So, are you a fan of his music? What sort of songs do you like of his? His White
I
Zombie days
was
or his solo mix?
his White Zombie dates. That was back when I was listening to like Nine Inch Nails and
Oh,
like Nirvana and Alice in Chains, shit like
that's
that. This makes me feel old because that's like 15 years before you're born.
yeah, no,
So I'm old. I'm
yeah,
not old. I'm still young, but um, I guess yeah. I mean, obviously, more human than human because that's the most famous song they had, and it's just amazing. And I've got to include that in a video at some point. You can't use the whole thing, but I don't know. I had to use that. Um, but I love their style. Um, like when he went out on his own and he was doing like the Dracula stuff and whatever, and I just thought I don't know, it kind of got like that imagery carried over into his movies too, like that style.
yeah,
So like I don't know, like people are like, oh, that's his style. It's very creative and this and that, and yeah, it is, and there's nothing wrong with it. And if he keeps rolling with it, cool. But is he a one-trick pony? Like, is that the only kind of vision he has? I don't know. Is he stuck with kind of his white zombie mind frame, like that style? Because like when I look at even his Halloween movies, put on more human than human, and that would suit the movie,
yeah.
more so than Love Hurts by Nazareth. You
It was
know?
weird when I was watching when I watch his movies, I always feel like I have to drop an acid bomb before I watch the movies. Like with the exception of
Oh, so you cut it again.
some drug. Oh, did you say I'm cutting out?
Oh,
A
you
little
just
bit.
did. Oh, yeah, you're back.
Sorry. This is coming from a guy who is absolutely does not touch drugs. I still feel like I need to get stoned to watch some of his movies. Just like I feel like when he made them, he's like, I've got my demographic. They're the kids who like LSD. Let's make them do LSD and watch my movies. So I get worried, sort of that. That's why maybe that's why I'm not the biggest fan of his movies, besides Devil Rejects. But yeah,
Well, have you guys heard of his new movie?
yeah, I'm keen. I'm
What's
keen to
this?
see that actually. I know it sounds weird, but I want to see 31. It actually looks really promising.
Oh,
Yeah, it's called.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Did you
I
hear
know.
he's Did you hear because it got such a strong rating? Like I think I don't know what the rating was, but for such a bad rating, he's actually going to release it on DVD, the unedited version, where it's really gory and stuff. So I just want to see how bad it actually is, like how gruesome.
Well, I
Hey,
knew
there's a.
nothing about it except for I just read the little IMDb thing. But after reading it, it kind of seems like he's doing the same movie like he did for Devil's Rejects and House of a Thousand Corpses, because it literally says 5 carnival workers are held hostage and they have to fight off evil clowns, as we haven't seen that before.
He's
To be
got
fair,
a. Sorry.
to be fair, they are satanic clowns apparently.
But they are his bread and butter, so I'm not surprised very much.
Yeah, I don't know why he keeps rolling with the clown thing, but.
And of course, his
Uh,
wife is in it. That's also not surprising at all.
oh, that's odd. Another one. Even when she's been killed, she can still make an appearance in the sequel, apparently. So, what the
Another.
hell? Would just add in a scene where she's a ghost and she has a white horse for no reason. Like, where did that come from? Like,
Yeah, Michael
I,
Myers will probably be in there somewhere. Who knows?
No,
yeah, like I don't know. What is he fucking the anti King Arthur? Like, I don't get it. Where's the white horse come into play? I don't even know if that applies. But that made no sense. And then his dream sequences, and then Laurie Strode was in it too. You remember that? Somehow she was psychically connected. Then again, she was in part 2 anyway. But anyways, I don't know. There's parts about it I like, so whatever. But
Dino, because Dino just asked a question. Yes, we are taking questions if you wanna ask a question.
oh, is he? He can Facebook the questions to you.
Oh yeah, no, he just used the Q&A app thing, and he just asked me if I'm taking questions. So yeah, we are.
Oh, how do I track the? Can I see the comment section?
There's a thing on that. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You can just let me know what.
Yeah, I'll just
Um,
watch out for him. But yeah, I know it sounds, as much as I'm not the biggest Rob Zombie horror movie fan, I am actually interested to see how this movie turns out. Like, I'm a big fan of his music. Maybe his movies aren't the best. I like The Devil's Rejects. That movie was perfect in every way. But still, I don't know about this one. I'm on the fence. I reckon he could do a good job, but I'm not too sure.
It's hit or miss, honestly.
Yeah. Pat. Dino just asked, so you're gonna do some comedy?
am I gonna be doing comedy? I was just talking with this earlier with the guys. Like I'm not opposed to it, but I'm not sure. Like I was considering bringing the gnome along. I was actually going to do a video where I was going to let the fans decide what the name of the Santa gnome should be. And that's the only way I would know how to do it would be to like balance it off of a person that isn't really there, because conversationally I know how to kind of make things sound funny, but I'm not like a comedian. I don't have that sort of talent. So I don't know. It'll depend on the movie, and if so, yeah. But so, like for instance, the well, I don't like calling them reviews, but the video, The Ring, I wouldn't know how to do a comedy like that. So no, I can't turn it into a comedy. I don't think. I don't think I can turn it into a comedy type of channel solely. But yeah, like I try my best. Like there's parts in other perspective videos where I try to make it humorous, but I don't know. It's hard. So I don't know. And keep in mind, it's I don't even know. Besides the My Buddy commercial, I'm not sure what else it's working in terms of humor for people or not. It's really the only segment of that video that I've gotten feedback from. Obviously, because of the way it was in the middle of the video and it was a commercial, like I get it. But other than that, the other parts of the comedy, I don't know. I don't even know if it's funny or not. So I don't have a lot of confidence, I guess, in being able to do a straight comedy. And it's hard to do with horror too, I think. And like unless I was to do like B flicks and stuff like that, then it would be a lot easier. But I don't know. It's hard to talk to Dino like this because like I don't have a response.
Yeah.
Well, Pat,
Yeah.
you should name the gnome. You should name it like an analogy or whatever that like spells out HMRG, like Harold, Mike, Rick, Gary, or some shit. And fuck, spells out HMRG.
I don't. Yeah. Um, or maybe I should get a different doll. But like I don't know. I was another thing I was thinking when I was considering that was maybe only from time to time when I bring them out, but is considering the horror general horror community that we have going around here. Do you think that's too closely related to like what Dr. Wolfula is and Goulash? Like, it's not me playing that character, but I'm like pretending to talk to like a doll. But I was thinking, like, is that too closely related to his channel that it would be?
I don't think so. To be honest.
Do you think so, or?
No, don't get me wrong. Like, it's not like you're dressing up in costumes and doing the same thing. But then again, it'd be like me saying you and Eric Harrison from Deaf Twitch are doing the same thing because you're both doing like the talk style. Or if I compare Dino to another podcaster or Luke to me because we both do jump cuts and shit like that, we can't really. There's no such thing as like creativity comes from deriving from one idea and making it differently and making it your own, I reckon. So don't worry about that. Have the doll in it, man, because that thing was fucking awesome. I liked it.
Yeah.
Well, it just made it easier to like you'll get like when I have parts where well obviously the doll's not talking, I hope, or I'm insane, but you kind of get what the doll may have been saying to me, and I'm responding but not indicating. You know the part where I'm like, oh yeah, I do that. Yeah, that too, right? And or the part where he's telling me about, he killed. That's the gist of it. And I'm like, yeah, I know you did. I shot the video, and I'm disappointed, but that's not the point. Like, I can kind of like respond, and you get what you can make it up in your own head. So that works easier. It's like you make the joke. I don't have to. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say maybe you should do a voiceover for the doll, but no, I get what's it called? What do you call it? Don't bloody do the voiceover. Keep it how you're doing it, because it's awesome.
Yeah, I like that angle better. But that's not to say that the odd voiceover couldn't come from it. But I don't know. My favorite part of the whole thing was when Good Vibration started at the end, and you did like the hand towards like the. That was my favorite part of the whole video. I was like, I don't know, just because I like the song. And it suited like Chucky's gonna be a bro, and he does like the hand thing. That was kind of cool. I actually meant to leave my glasses on the whole time, but they fell off. So anyway, it just wasn't working, and I didn't want to cut it. So, but I don't know. If I do put glasses on them and take one lens out, then I am copying Sid. So, or sorry, Dr. Aiden.
I think you're allowed to call him Sid now because he does videos on YouTube calling himself by his real name. So
Yeah, I'm not sure like which characters he wants to keep separate or whatever. Because like his channel's more dynamic than I think any of ours are because he does a lot of like coordination between videos that are non-related, don't have to be related, but are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The way he connects different characters and stuff over different videos and things like that. Um, so I'd say out of everybody that kind of hangs out here in the horror group, uh, he covers more ground. Um, and then there's like Bloodbath and Beyond, and they just interviews after interviews that like they really go out. Like I do all my shit pretty much just like wherever I am, like in my apartment or outside or at a friend's place. So some people really haul ass and like get the dynamics going.
Yeah, Bloodbath and Beyond have done a good job with their fucking YouTube channel. I really like it. It feels like it's a TV show, hey?
I imagine what they're developing. They're basically developing like this is my guess. I can't speak for them, but their intention is to make that like a company. And they're starting off the fact that they're asking for writers and stuff like that for columns and things like that. They have it's common now for YouTube channels that have and I've actually considered T-shirts myself, but I don't think I'd sell many. Maybe a dozen or something if I was lucky. But they have the whole clothing line thing, and they got their website. So they're setting it up, and they got like studio space. It looks like anyway, and they get interviews with people and stuff like that. So it looks like they're slowly trying to build something. So I don't know. It would be interesting to see where it goes, because if it does end up successful and where I think they want to take it, it'll change quite a bit over the years too, because they'll get better at what they do, right? So.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll see where they go.
We have a question actually from one of the viewers. Would you like me to ask it to you guys?
Is it for you or Luke or me or?
No, it's for all three of us to answer. Who has been the most underrated horror villain? So who
Huh.
Yeah, just
is the most
repeat that. I
underrated
didn't
guy?
catch it.
Who's been the most underrated horror villain?
Underrated horror villain. I'm gonna think about it.
Yeah.
You got something?
Let me think about it for a minute or two. Huh.
I can have. This is probably biased because it's my favorite slasher movie. But you know the killer from My Bloody Valentine, Harry Warden.
Yeah.
He's my one because no one real like he's not Harry Warden, but it's like obviously another guy. But he's a pretty cool guy. Like he's a cool character, and I never thought that he was going to be the killer. So, and he did some pretty awesome kills, mind you. They did get censored from the MPAA, but that's my one.
They just destroy everything.
What about you
I'm
guys?
still thinking. I'm still thinking.
Yeah. Just while I'm still thinking, I gotta say, the MPAA, they ruined one of the greatest slasher movies of all. Well, not of all time, but one of the best to me with like the best kills, which is Friday the 13th Part 7. If you see some of the deleted scenes of what they actually would look like, they looked really
Which
cool.
movie is this?
Friday the 13th 7.
Yeah, true. They had some cool kills in that.
Yeah. I don't I don't know who's the most underrated. I know one of the most overrated is probably Chucky. That's just me though. Like I still like him, but I feel he's a little bit overrated. I don't know.
Oh, we're talking underrated, bro.
I know, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I just had it. I'm almost there. To keep rolling, even if you go to a different topic. I'm just trying to. So I'm tip of
I
my
would say
tongue.
probably the most underrated to me that I can think of right now is like the Puppet Master, like the little puppets. They have some gruesome kills.
Pardon?
The Puppet Master, like the little dolls in those
Oh,
movies,
yeah, yeah.
they have
But
some gruesome kills.
no one really talks about that movie,
Oh,
much.
I got it.
Who is it?
It's not a horror movie, but most underrated villain. I forget his name,
Yep.
but He's the assassin from No Country for Old Men.
Oh,
He's rarely, I
Yeah.
hardly ever hear him talked about, but he's got to be one of the most compelling villains out there. I
oh,
know it's not a horror, but that would be my pick for most underrated horror person or character that I don't hear talk. Like, he's mentioned on top 10 lists and everything. He's recognized and all that, but I don't hear a lot of people talk about him in general, just in general movie talk. But I think he's one of the best characters ever created.
his
And
name in the movie is Anton Chigurh. That's
I
Right.
forget.
that's
I just
according to
remember.
Google. But yeah, he's a crazy mofo.
Oh, the voice too. He's like Darth Vader. He has that voice, you know.
Like this, he just kind of talks like.
Yeah, it's yeah, that'd be my pick. Who'd you pick? Did you pick anybody, Zach? Sorry, you cut out.
Um,
Sorry. Oh,
yeah, my pick was what did I say? The guy from My Bloody Valentine.
all right. Yeah, I can see that.
Mostly because no one talks about him as a slasher villain, and I'm like, he did some pretty badass stuff.
Oh yeah, it's no doubt a slasher. It's not one of my favorites. So My Bloody Valentine. I actually don't. There's a few horror movies that I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind on, but when mentioned, I don't know. I don't see the big deal. I'm trying to think of one right now. Not like an easy one like Blair. I don't know. What's I guess we've done the overrated horror movie talk quite a bit before in the past, but I don't know. I got no topics.
Hey, can you repeat that? Sorry.
Oh, it's
Okay.
actually not important.
I think we've.
led nowhere.
Okay. Hey guys, I think we have to wrap it up in a second because I've got to get ready to go do some stuff. But it was good talking to you guys. Is there any last minute things you want to talk about?
No, I think I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for having me out.
Yeah, same.
Sweet as. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being a part of this. Pat and Luke, you're great guys. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me out.
Yeah. Anytime.
See you. Sweet as.